You know, guys, I like Godzilla. And you know what? There's a new Godzilla movie coming out, isn't there? And he's fighting the monkey. Needless to say, I'm excited as hell. I mean, this hasn't happened since 1962. This is the first time that these two titans are coming together on the big screen in over 50 years. And what's the best way to celebrate this? With booze! Alright, well, other than this, we're going to be watching the 1962 film. To, watch the original... I mean, this isn't the original, it's the American version, but, to watch the first time that these characters fought, to, just get ready for the new one. I mean, I could rewatch all the MonsterVerse ones, but I have those on Blu-ray, and this is on VHS, so it won. Now, believe it or not, there are some people out there who don't like Godzilla. I mean, why? These... I don't know if I like this or not. Anyway, as I was saying, there's some people out there who don't like Godzilla. Why? This man is the coolest thing ever. I see him on birthdays. He's great. How could you not like him? He's such a cool guy. People are out there like, I don't get the appeal of Godzilla. I don't understand your obsession with Godzilla. I don't know why you keep wasting your money on Godzilla toys. Fuck you! Alright, I need to put this down somewhere. Fuck off, Grandma. There we go. Now, the appeal of Godzilla is really hard to explain, because there's a lot of elements that go into it. He can be really allegorical, he can be a superhero, he can be pretty much whatever you want him to be, which is really good. I think that's what draws us into this character. He's so flexible that you can take his personality and just put him in any scenario you want, including this fucking thing. Now, basically, there was some old indie film no one gave a shit about called King Kong, and, that was inspiration for another really old indie film called Godzilla, and you know what? They were like, we have this, what if we put them together? And you know what? That's exactly what they did in 1962, because they were like, hey, I like money!
Our only chance is somehow to bring them together. Kong versus Godzilla.
I apologize for not talking about another masterpiece today. I know this doesn't hold a candle to Bubba Hotep, but bear with me, next time I'll talk about something far superior than this film. Okay, time to watch King Kong vs. Godzilla. In all seriousness, I'm not actually taking footage from the VHS tape, I'm taking footage from the Blu-ray released on the Criterion Collection. So this movie starts in the best way possible. Not with actual footage from the Japanese movie, that would be too hard. We're gonna film and record our own version with American, because people aren't gonna want to see it unless there's some white guy narrating the whole thing. But it's fine, because we have Eric Carter, baby, the best reporter on the planet. He's gonna talk about King Kong and Godzilla today. So basically we're gonna talk about the important stuff. There's a submarine called the Seahawk, and Godzilla destroys it because Godzilla do what Godzilla do. And then he breaks out of the iceberg he was trapped in, and Godzilla raids again. Oh wait, never mind, this is the American version, we can't have continuity. He was just frozen in ice for several thousands and millions of years. Alright, now on to the monkey side of things. Alright, so anyway, the best character in the movie, Mr. Tato, he runs this big TV show business, and he wants a monster.
Taco, not a monster, really.
Yes, a monster. Come on, think. Who out there is watching our show? Nobody. Because it's dull and boring and without imagination. That's why.
Oh, I didn't know they were running the anime trilogy on constant loop on this station. Okay, so basically they go to Skull Island. Oh shit, never mind, copyright. Faroe Island. Basically some stuff happens, and then a giant octopus comes in. Okay, real talk. This giant octopus has shown up in this movie, War of the Gargantua, and Kong Skull Island. This octopus has had more reoccurring appearances than Megalon. Anyway, the monkey comes out. He's all like, monkey. Now, a lot of people find the concept of King Kong and Godzilla fighting to be very unrealistic, so let's go over the power sets of these two. Godzilla can breathe atomic breath, fire off nuclear pulses, fly, do whatever this is, shoot these, shoot that, shoot that, and when he absorbs too much radiation, he goes into a super powerful burning mode that has the capability of melting or blowing up the entire planet. King Kong has thumbs. I mean... I mean, it's true, he's just a monkey. Okay, actually, King Kong in this movie does have something to help with all that. They gave him lightning powers. Probably because he was originally supposed to be Frankenstein and they swapped him out with King Kong in the script. So anyway, King Kong gets drunk and passes out, and then they all sing the song, the main theme of the movie, which is awesome, by the way, my favorite Godzilla track. I don't know if I like it as much as the original Kong chant. You know, it's got its charm, I like it. So anyway, they tie the monkey to a boat, carry him off. Mr. Toto's action figure is dropped off by the helicopter, and then King Kong wakes up and breaks loose. After the Japanese people specifically state that they don't want King Kong being moved because they don't want two giant monsters in Japan. So anyway, there are two giant monsters in Japan now. Godzilla destroys its terrain, not very important. They also try to blow up the ground beneath him and trap him in a hole, because tanks and missiles won't do anything, maybe dirt will. But then, the big part happens. They finally come together, and then they fight. Kinda. This is basically the warm-up fight. You know how wrestlers have that weigh-in, like Freddy and Jason did? That's technically just what this is. Godzilla breathes his atomic breath. King Kong doesn't stand a chance, but hey, he can throw some rocks. So, I mean, there's really a good contest going on here, I swear.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
Don't try it!
I like King Kong, I promise. I'm shooting on him in this entire review, but I like him. Right, so then more stuff happens. We don't care about the human plot. There they go. King Kong captures a woman and climbs the White House. And then they shoot a gas version of the berry juice that got him drunk last time. So now they're getting him high. Sleeps again, and then, you know how I said that one scene in Bubba Hotep was the greatest scene in cinema history? This is.
Hey, look at that! Hey, he's got him! He's going on!
That wire of yours is great. It's holding him.
And then we get the real fight. This is when shit gets good. Also, something I found weird about the Japanese cut compared to the American cut, other than all the important plot stuff that got cut out, they cut out one specific shot of King Kong kicking a rock at Godzilla. I don't know why. It's supposed to be right here, but it just cuts to the rock hitting Godzilla, I guess for comedic purposes. They just cut out monkey content. We can't allow this. Right. But then King Kong knocks himself out because he's a dumbass, and then Godzilla basically just blows everything up around him. But then, you know how I said lightning made him stronger from before? God is like, oh hell nah, I ain't having that shit. I want the monkey to win, and then he sends in a ton of storm clouds. And then King Kong gets his power-up moment. With the power of Zeus now on his side, the fight becomes much more of an actual brawl now. They're more evenly matched. We get the shot that they obviously threw in for the poster. Which I don't mind, but that's blatantly false advertising. He never swings him like that. And then it ends with them destroying a pagoda. This was also added on the poster. This is probably the most iconic image from this movie. You know, and then they both collapse and fall into the water. And then the victor emerges. That's not Godzilla. The monkey. The monkey won. How did impossible. How did the monkey win? Ah! The monkey. Hey, what the hell? Shit, I'm just fucking crazy, aren't I? Okay, yes, King Kong won in this movie. If you believe Godzilla won, I'm sorry, but you're lying to yourself, okay? This is obviously King Kong's victory. If it was a tie, neither of them would emerge from the water. I mean, there was that scene in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster where Ghidorah flew out of the water. No, it wasn't. That was Invasion of Astro Monster, where Ghidorah flew out of the water. But, I mean, he was retreating, so we don't count that. The monkey won, shut up. Now, it could also be debated that it was a tie, and I could see some people maybe saying that King Kong is retreating here, but I don't think that would happen. But Godzilla breathes in your water. Shut up! I'll kill you! Shut up! So anyway, I know what you're all thinking. Big Tasty, why does the title say The Perfect Monster Movie? Well, because it really is. You get loads of monster content from start to finish. The plot is always focused on the monsters. They're never not the point of the movie. And, you know, the fight at the end is really, really good. Minus King Kong having lightning powers, which is kind of silly, but I love it. I kind of hoped that they would include that in the new one somehow, but the axe has kind of removed all hope of that for me. So, whatever. I just hope that the new one will live up to this. This is my favorite Godzilla movie, my favorite movie in general. I love this movie to death, and I just really hope that the new one lives up to it.